Recently, NIO invited a few of us foreign content creators to take a tour of the NIO F2 factory in NIO Park, Hefei, China. I've been here before to Hefei and to the NIO house, but not actually inside the factory. I already have a tour of this insane, massive NIO house up on my channel from my previous visit, so we are going to skip that today, but feel free to check out the description for a link to the video just in case you missed it. Now, considering that there were 4 other content creators on the same exact tour, and at the current time of me recording this voiceover, at least one of them has already uploaded his fully immersive 360-degree virtual tour of the factory, including tons of interesting facts and cool clips, I don't necessarily see the value of me giving you those same facts here. So go watch Elliot's tour of the factory if you want all of the vital facts and figures about NIO Park and the NIO F2 factory, and a really cool 360-degree virtual tour. Again, link in the description. Instead, what I'd like to do today is to talk about a few things I noticed on the tour that stood out to me, especially in light of all the propaganda around EVs in China, especially in recent months. After I do my talking, I will just let some of the clips of this ultra high-tech, efficient, world-class factory do the rest of the talking for me. As a person who tries to care about other human beings on this planet, I was very interested in seeing the working conditions of the factory. Obviously, I can't get a true sense of everything related to the production of each NIO vehicle, especially when it comes to the source of each and every raw material, as well as every supplier. But I did want to know, was the factory here safe for workers? Did the workers seem like they were forced into working there, or into any dangerous situations? Did they seem like they were well trained and knowledgeable about their duties? I wanted to see as much as possible, did they seem happy? I was not able to talk to any factory workers, but I think that you can get a basic sense here in these clips. When heavy machinery is moving, the workers all stand outside of the danger zone indicated on the floor. You can hear from the audio when it's playing that it isn't an overly loud factory. Nobody is drenched in sweat, except for China driven here. It is a climate-controlled environment. The working conditions seem about as safe as a car factory could possibly be, again, from very limited experience. I asked NIO representatives about salary. They said that they pay on the high end of the industry in China because they employ skilled workers and are building state-of-the-art products. They wouldn't give me a starting salary or even a range, but it appears that they are employing people who are doing their job well and working hard, meaning morale must be relatively high. In addition to paying above industry average salary, these employees also receive a monthly meal card with money loaded onto it that they can spend in the company canteen, which was massive and full of great looking food options. There is also currently some housing available for employees on NIO Park, with more being built in future phases. Speaking of future phases, a whole commercial district is being built in the future to give employees even more opportunities for recreation and enjoyment outside of working hours. Currently, there are also sporting areas such as football fields that the employees can utilize while off the clock in order to keep healthy. Now look, I'm not saying that living in what is essentially a company town where all of your life and activities are influenced by the company in some capacity is an ideal situation. I don't think that I personally would want such a blurred line between my work and my private life, but at the same time, I could think of working situations that are much worse than what you see here. Speaking of which, during my 12 years in China, I've been to other factories. Here is a quick clip or two of one that I visited last year. This is a ceramic tile factory. It is so far from the high-tech smart EV industry that it is almost silly to compare the two, but I can tell you which factory I'd prefer to work in. It isn't the tile factory. A couple of other things that I want to mention. First, it was incredible how flexible the manufacturing process here is. Here at F2, they produce 4 vehicle models, the ET5, ET5 Touring, EC7, and ES8. Those 4 models can be produced in millions of unique configurations. Between the 8 total NIO models across 2 factories, there are over 3.5 million unique configurations. They don't have an individual line for each model, but they do utilize some really clever techniques instead to ensure that each uniquely personalized car is made on time to spec. For example, they pre-prepare the individual car bodies and then stack them in this giant cube. When a particular car is ordered, the individual cells in the cube can shift up, down, left, and right in order to push the correct car to the production line. Here you can even see multiple Envo vehicles, NIO's new sub-brand, already in pre-production on the cube. You could even see an exclusive unannounced color here, a pretty sweet looking green, in my opinion. Another cool thing is the robots that drive cars to individual islands or enclaves, where robots and humans can work together to assemble different models in the same islands. Unlike traditional manufacturing lines, these islands are able to work on different model cars and parts as needed. They're highly flexible and efficient. This factory is capable of pumping out 60 cars per hour or 1 car per minute. Their current output is around 40 to 50 cars per hour, but they are increasing the rate to keep pace with recent growing demand. They've also begun a second shift to further utilize the factory. Again, I highly encourage you to watch Elliot's video, where he goes over how committed NIO is to their ethos of blue sky coming and trying to create a better planet. From the Sponge City concept to the paperless factory to LEED Gold certification, NIO's commitment to protecting the Earth is pretty cool to see. Wow. Barely fit through there, but it fits. It's just amazing, the arm and the everything just barely fit through that door, but perfect. There it is, done. Oh, picked up a bolt. So much easier than a human holding it in there and screwing in.
You need a lot of people doing that.
Yeah. Get out, get out. Ooh. Oh, we made it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, the car works.
That's like bumper. See, there's heavy rain. This biggest rain, heaviest rain in the world, plus 1 times 1.2. You get such the raining and we brush from the different direction. It's like end of the line. So when we say the car roll off line, means here. So that's where you took the video for the first ET5 rolling off.
Finally, outside the factory, we do have some models in the new Mars Red color. Really, really nice to see in person, and I cannot wait to see these babies on the road in the next few months. One other thing I should note, an Easter egg I suppose, this is for the true NIO heads out there, the diehards. This factory, F2, is already producing ET9s for testing. We were not allowed to film them, but I did see 4 ET9s that had already rolled off the line and were complete. They look incredible, absolutely stunning cars, and I for one cannot wait to see more of the new 3rd generation flagship executive car, hopefully at NIO Innovation Day in Shanghai this week. I'll be there in person with another exclusive report, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Any review of the tour? You want to give me like a snippet? Like your last time on Vo, you said it was fantastic or something?
Yeah, it's a factory, lots of robots doing this.
Great, perfect. Review?
A lot of automation. Very
Okay,
impressive, very clean.
Robot.
Clean, important.
I'm tired.
Yes.
And hot.
Well, those are overwhelmingly positive reviews. We have 2 people impressed with the robots, 1 person that's, what are you, tired?
Tired.
Okay, and 1 tired person. So, great content, guys, I love it. I love how you saved your best content for my channel.
You're welcome.
Got lots of,
Mars red ones over there.
they're beautiful, right?
Yeah, they're nice. Really nice.
What is going on here? Deliveries?
Yeah,
A lot of deliveries. But there's also another delivery center in Hefei.
Space in the show.
In Hefei, right?
Perfect, yes.
Yeah. Delivery. Beautiful. A lot of deliveries.